This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, for a couple, so a couple of zones now. I want to do a like, what do you call it? The Robot Wars inspired one because Robot Wars has those big giant spinners, right? So why not do a giant spinner? This would be perfect for it. These sheep are just coming right at you. You don't really need to be all that controlled. Just move forward, steer a little bit, and then run those little suckers over. So let's go ahead and build. First off, we need to, of course, build some controllable machine so that we can actually drive. It needs to be relatively heavy, and it might need to be more wide than this. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm looking for the spinner block, which is in here, spinning block. Put something right there. Go back into our regular blocks. I need to move it down, of course. Let's just set it down. Regular block, set that. We can actually go ahead and put these on the right off of it. And I'm going to build an epic spinning death machine for these little buggers because they are not the smartest little things in the whole world, but that's okay. I'm going to need to put one more just to bring it away from the wheels so I don't rip myself apart. Remember, we're trying to kill the sheep here, not ourselves. There we go. And starting to come together and look like an actual machine. But can we add a little bit more? Because they're pretty low to the ground, remember. They're not. Let's see what weapons we can add to the bottom of this. Can we put blades on this? Ooh, we could. It's a little bit... Okay, so the blades aren't necessary, but that would be sweet. I'm going to figure that out later on. For right now, I'm just going to get this as low to the ground as possible. Maybe spikes. Maybe if I could put spikes, they're a little bit shorter. No, they're still not short enough. Circular saws? Yes. Okay, so we'll put saws on there. This is going to be epic sheep killing. And we need to brace all of this stuff. So, not decouplers. Bracing? Where is bracing? I think it's bracing's in just regular blocks. Bracing's interesting because you click and drag and then let go. That took me a while to figure that out because everything seems to be click. But no, bracing is click and drag. So in case you're curious, there you go. And we need to brace the bottoms. Otherwise, this whole thing's just going to fall apart. There we go. And that should be good enough. Let's just go ahead and set her down and see what happens, yeah? So, oh no, it was too big. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need that many wheels, right? That's too many wheels. Too many wheels. Not necessary. Wonder what happens if we do it just like this. Oh, baby, it just ripped itself apart right away. Not even thinking about it. Okay. So, not going to work. Let's go ahead. Oh, I see. They weren't actually attached to anything. Bam. Bam. Maybe if we do it for... Maybe we need to make the base wider as well. We'll try and make the base as wide as possible. We need it to drive still, though. Remember that. At least forward, because the main sheep in their little pen need to be destroyed. So, here we go. That should be good. It's going to spin uncontrollably. Oh, baby. The sheep extravaganza. Come on. Let's try and see if we can drive it. It's going to be very difficult. I'm just going to drive it as we go. Yes! Okay, let's see. It's the show, baby. The sheep are so smart. They're coming right for it. This thing is awesome. I don't even know what you call it. The Shredderator. That's what I'm going to call this thing. I'm going to call it the Shredderator. It has to be called that. Oh no, one of the bracings came off. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's even more sheep up there. This might be a little bit more difficult than I expected. Okay, we might need to just have a regular machine, but this one is just so cool. It's hard to drive, though. I'm not going to try and say anything about how easy it is to control, because it is not easy to control. Not even close. This thing is impossible. Okay, so the sheep are coming out eventually, so I think that like the sheep are just really smart and come right towards whatever death machine they see. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get out of here. Let's try something different for the controlling of it, because it's just not controllable. Maybe the wheels are not the best way to go. Who knows? Maybe unpowered car. The wheels they have to be there though. They just have to be there. Um, see if we can push it out a little bit further without hitting itself. Wait, it didn't unbrace. I just didn't brace that section. Well, that's not helpful. You need to have all this stuff braced, dummy. And then add more wheels. There we go. There's zero steering on this. It's more or less like, I think I'm getting there. Because it's just too darn crazy. It's like way, 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 way too fast to spinning. And yeah, so let's brace it up a little bit more and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and just brace all of these. Although it did handle itself quite well. I was actually thoroughly impressed with how well it didn't fall apart. And let's get started. Let's just do it. So it's going to take a sec for the wheels to kind of get traction. But oh my gosh, look at that thing. It's a monster. Robot Wars all the way. I don't know if you guys have never seen Robot Wars, you definitely need to check it out. It's a great show. It's a show about robots fighting each other, I guess. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Robot Wars. But anyways, check this out. The sheep are getting slaughtered. It's not a very controllable. I really wish I could control it better. Maybe in the future I'll have to work out how to like sort that out, because this is horribly done. But we did it. We killed enough sheep to conquer the zone. That's going to be it. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, leave a like, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah.